All right, that's all the comments I have. Null has reviewed Superkiller. Maybe we'll play that later if the money is right. He's saying some real silly stuff.
It's
You were right. You were right that these guys are just blowing their reviews because they're retarded.
I already said, I was like, there's some things you could say that would make me go, oh man, maybe I really do suck. But when they go like, the guy draws mouths like a fetishist, I'm like,
like my favorite vor fetish artist. What?
I go, well, that doesn't make me feel bad at all. I don't care about that. Like, it's not that hard to hurt my feelings,
that
you know?
Makes me think about gay things.
You would think an entire forum full of people whose job is apparently to try and hurt my feelings and make me feel bad would have figured out by now how to do that.
You think?
They really suck at it. They go, oh, he's so blasted by our Kiwi Farms thread. I'm like, no, this is awesome. This makes me feel like I've like...
It makes me feel like there's nothing to criticize,
yeah,
actually.
well, that's what's weird is I go, oh my God. Well, I guess I did a lot of things right because they can't figure out what's wrong. And I know what's wrong, and I'm going to fix it, but they don't know, so.
Yeah, okay.
Everything's great. I'm going to just start. All these people that complain. I'm just not getting
Superkiller
nothing.
has vor mouths. That's Null's criticism. Superkiller, I don't know. I don't care about fucking comics, but part of it got released, right?
Yes.
Null looked at it, and Null's review is that the mouths look like vor.
Because he's mentally retarded.
The mouths are a little extra, but fuck it. Vor? If you look up vor, it's fucking...
No, thank you.
Yeah, you know what vor is. Or just look it up, retard. Attack on Titan is kind of a funny comparison. But, yeah, do calm the mouths down a little bit, Vito.
No,
but
I like the mouths.
That's no...
Yeah. You can't give Vito criticism on his comic.
Vor.
What am I going to do? Tell the artist to not draw mouths?
How much actual criticism is there to be had? Noel has this fucking problem. Anytime he's talking about Dick and Vito, he just has no fucking judgment on what's smart or funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's retarded.
He just grabs whatever fucking ammo he can find.
He's just mad.
He's just too bitter.
He's just
so
wants
to say something
so
negative
angry.
so bad that he doesn't have judgment for what criticisms to make. It's embarrassing. And I've been watching Matt at the internet forever. I still do. It's just every time he brings up Dick or Vito, his IQ drops like 40 points. It's embarrassing. All right. Go fuck yourself, Dick. And Vito, keep away from the kittens.
Got it.
It's because whenever Null's talking about us, he has to he has to hit a grand slam, like, of how degenerate and bad we are. Like, if he's ever talking about us, it has to be like, yeah, because they were busted running a pedophile ring. So it can't just be like, oh yeah, I mean, it's like a kind of a little bit of a fuck up. It has to be, this has to be bad. So everything is like, yeah, this is like, this mouth means it's like a vor pornography.
The manufactured hatred of, and you've been getting hit with it a lot lately. And I've seen guys and they're like, oh, like the fact that people are now pretending to take Maddox's hit piece against you seriously.
Yeah.
That I'm like, so you guys have just like completely gone off the rail. Like everybody on the internet watched that and said, well, there's nothing fucking here. And he's going after
crazy.
He's going after like Justin Wang for plagiarism to attack Dick. Like none of this makes any sense. But now, guys, I saw fucking like Matt Barr going, oh man, I watched what those guys were saying about Dick, and he was like a crazed fan. He's like a crazed fan.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, they can't name what you actually did or
Guys,
what I actually
we know
did.
that you're pretending because you're upset.
Yeah.
We don't care. No one cares. They're laughing at you. Like, Null, your fan here is laughing at you and thinks you look stupid because you obviously are seething so hard.
Well, they are playing an eternal. That's why the You Mad game is the stupidest game in the world, because once they start taking it seriously and they go, we've got Dick and Vito. Like there's if you watch the show, you can see at this timestamp, they're seething with anger, you know?
Because they're secretly running a pedophile ring. And you can see in this comic, if you zoom in.
It's like when a guy sent you an inflatable cow, and I had to hear about the fact that because you cut the head off of it or whatever you fucking did.
Like The Godfather.
That means you're like...
You send me a message.
Yeah.
Like The Godfather. It's the head.
Right.
It's a joke.
But they're saying you're like furious. You were so mad about it that you cut the head off the thing. And I'm like, I came over the day it happened. It was just kind of like, hey, you see this stupid cow thing?
Yeah.
I cut the head off it.
Also,
I imagine it's just kind of fun to cut the head off a thing.
I mean, it's not. I was just doing a Godfather joke.
Did you do it on a like
Look
where?
at this on there on the desk.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this message that Eric July's
sent a message
comic
back.
capo they're sending me.
I get it. I don't know, man. I'm just like I'm
It's just
eternally
painful to participate. Honestly,
That's what people don't understand.
with all this
is
shit,
it's like
you guys are so unfunny. I have to carry everyone. It's exhausting.
it is genuinely exhausting. And then they're like, "You guys are so blown out," and you're like, "I'm too exhausted to explain to you." I'm not going to try to explain to you how not blown out I am because then you'll just say that just proves you're mad. That you would explain that you're not mad.
Okay.
So I'll just say this, guys. I'm furious at the criticisms that Null has of the mouths in my comic.
Vor stuff, man.
I'm furious. I'm dead inside.
I love how he laughs at all of his own jokes on that show.
They're not even his own jokes.
It's like it's a Vor.
That's the other thing. He didn't
That's
come
not
up.
a joke.
He
man.
didn't come up with calling it a Vormouth. Like he reads something someone else says on his forum, and because Null's incapable of forming a criticism or opinion of his own, he just repeats what other people on the forum say. So that wasn't even an original thought he had.
I clipped some of them from Superkiller because it was so weird.
Criticisms?
Yeah, like they saw an espresso machine, and the guy's like, "What kind of coffee machine is this?" It's like, "Well, it's an espresso machine.
It
It's
looks
not
different from a.
It's not a coffee machine.
I can't
What's
even
this
engage.
what's this little handle? I mean, is that a pedophile, gay pedophile, trans pedophile N-word, or what, guys? I mean, why do you need a little handle to make coffee? It's an espresso machine. It's the most popular espresso machine in the world, and they all look like that.
all look
pretty
exactly
much
like
every
that.
single cafe on the face of the earth has that. I know, but pedophile, tranny, N-word, pedophile. Don't you? I mean, am I right?
Is that see? Like, I would almost think they were clever if the plan was to stack so much bullshit on top of so much bullshit that I'm exhausted. But no,
Yes.
it just is that they are that stupid.
The
Which is
espresso machine
worse.
is fucking crazy.
Yeah, saying like, oh, he
What
doesn't
the
even.
fuck kind of
this guy
espresso
doesn't even know how
machine
to
is
draw a
this?
coffee machine. He just invented what a coffee machine looks like. And you're like, it just looks like a normal espresso machine.
It's probably traced. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a piece of background.
It's a piece.
Art.
I'm
Why
sure
would you
he
draw
found
it?
a reference photo and he said, okay, here's what it looks like.
Null cry about it. Oh, it's worse than a pedophile. He's worse than a
Trying to
pedophile.
destroy a black man's
They're all
business.
gonna laugh at you. When I go to Dick and Vito's show, they're all gonna laugh at them.
I will say that like Kiwi Farms has boosted my self-esteem tremendously.
Oh yeah.
Where I go, oh man, I must have done a pretty good job with this comic because they can't even figure out what like bad to say about it.
Yeah, it's definitely above like the amateur level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
that is good.
That's all that matters.
Well,
Slightly better.
you got to
than
be out on
amateur.
time too. That's
Well, their
Important.
time is relative.
no,
Kind of.
not in this case.
I think in this case, yeah.
No.
Whatever, man. It'll be good when it's good. It's almost done.
You want to ballpark
And
it?
for those of you who, again, you should have got an email with the preview and you can read it. And I'm trimming the script down in a couple places.
Oh, that's
It
good.
got a little wordy.
You know, Stripes. You ever see that movie?
Yes.
The motto: "Get them in the military." Right?
What do you mean?
They had the first version of that movie had all this bullshit lead up to getting them in the military, but the note was get them in the military right away. Get them in. Cut all that shit out.
Oh, is there like a lot of deleted scenes or something?
Script.
Deleted
script.
Where'd you read the
10
history?
minutes.
Where'd you read the history of Stripes?
Probably a script writing book. Save the Cat or something.
Not that Stripes is like a fucking comedy mastermind, but
It's pretty good though.
It's a
They
solid
do a lot of
movie.
shit there.
yeah.
Got to get them in the military right away. Get him fighting.
Get
Get him killing a superhero right away. Is the point? Get it. Make it happen right away. The fight happens right away.
Oh, you want to open with a dead superhero?
Not
film.
No. Just get
The original.
Get it going. Get it going. What's the promise? Stripes, comedians in the military. Get them in the fucking military.
You know, there's all this deleted footage from Logan's Run, which has been lost, sadly.
Oh.
Originally, that movie opened with like a runner sequence of a guy, chasing
That'd
a
be
guy
better.
down, killing him.
Yeah.
It would have been better, actually. I'm surprised that it doesn't open like that. It kind of comes a little later. Lemon Trashy for £5. We had one day of making fun of Superkiller. Vito was even arguing in Discord with us. Then Null fucking ruined it. How do they mess it up every single time?
I don't know.
Because they're not smart. They can't analyze fiction. It's the same with all these guys. It's like
they got to swing it at, like they're swinging so hard.
I have to I would have to put like a bunch of like gay stuff in it, and then they can go, oh, I know I hate gay stuff.
You should hide some of those FBI pedophile symbols in there.
There are jokes that they should be offended by. Like when the script went out, I'm like, there's jokes.
Put Null in there. Make him like a bad guy. Make him like a pedophile.
No, he'll try to raise money for his brilliant legal fund.
I need more money to fight. Well, I guess you're wondering what happened to the lawsuit money.
Poor Null. Coup for $5. What's crazy is that espresso dummy on Kiwi Farms knew what a portafilter is, but not what a Breville espresso machine looks like.
Yeah, because he didn't know what a portafilter. The portafilter thing is just the knob that you turn and fill with. He looked up parts of an espresso machine
to try and make a joke.
Yeah, because no portafilter in the history of mankind has ever looked any different than that. The most poser possible.
Very bizarre.
And why does even the portafilter look? You mean the thing with the cup and a handle? Why does that look like that?
He said the grinder was not properly aligned, and I looked at pictures. I'm like, I think it's where it should be.
Yeah, it goes right out.
Clip Sama for €2. Tropic is molding Kiwi Farms. Raised your self-esteem. Yeah, I'm loving it. Coup for $5. Tropic on Discord gave better criticism than the entirety of Kiwi Farms. Yes, he leaked the comic, but you should thank him for making Kiwi Farms look real dumb. Thank you, Tropic.
He did leak the comic.
Geeks for $2. Whatever. Didn't somebody pass to watch this Null thing?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry.
All right.
We promised it. It was promised.
All right, Nelly boy. Let's see what we got here. Jenny Nicholson. Goodbye. Okay. 15 minutes. I'm not watching 15 minutes of Null talking about Superkiller.
Maybe skip to the part with the teeth.
I don't know where that is.
I don't know.
Oh, man. He's watching the whole thing. Is it worth watching the whole thing? We can watch the whole thing next time.
We can watch it at like 1 point. You want to watch half of it now? I don't fucking know.
No.
All right, you want to watch it next time?
I don't think we could top you messing up that trophy. Let's just watch it next time.
Greatest comedian trophy.
It is I, the Nigger, and I need you to subscribe to, it says here, Clip Sama!